Happy Monday. I need to get my shit together. No, but I'm fine. It's just that last week my period knocked me out. It knocked me out. Why? Because my cramps were so bad. I couldn't go to the gym. My body felt so fatigued. Like, you know when you feel like a ghost? That's how I felt. On top of that, my appetite was so low due to how bloated I felt from the cramps and how uncomfortable my cramps were. I did try my best, but I allowed myself to just listen to my body and then also made sure I didn't like overdo it on the under eating. I just listened to my body. Now, I know I definitely lost some strength and I know that I, lost a little bit of weight this week. I feel very kind of weak and scrawny, so I also didn't eat the best yesterday. We went over to my family's house to have like hot cocoa, watch Home Alone or Elf, and like do Christmas shit. So we ate a lot and I had, cookies and pie and ice cream. Not a lot, just like little nibbles, but still made my body feel just like bleh. So we're gonna get back on that shit. Your routine, your schedule is everything. If you wanna be consistent and you want to succeed in reaching your goals, it's gonna require a lot of preparation, organization, and keeping a clear mind. If your mind is always feeling cluttered, it's probably because you're overstimulating yourself, your environment is not organized, maybe you have a lot to do, but you're not organizing it, and like putting it down on paper, you're keeping it in your head. So it's very important for me to stay clear-minded by keeping my environment clean, my actions organized, my priorities, organized. And I do that simply just by like writing in notes. Like I wrote, my phone, I literally wrote like in notes, just my to-do list for today. I do this usually like every day off except Sundays, because Sundays you rest, so this is my to-do list for today. And I literally wrote it by the half hour. So if you're someone who feels busy and overwhelmed, scheduling your action items and your things that you want to do by like literally the half hour will really help you like have more productive use of your time. So for today, I have like a lot to do. I make sure to also put my meals, because I find if I don't also incorporate my meals into my schedule, I'll forget about it and just wait until and put it off until I'm like starving, which will lead to overeating. So clean and cook breakfast from 10:30 to 11:30. I'm actually late on that, so I'm gonna start that now, make breakfast, clean up. Then I'm gonna film for a metabolism module. I also have to drive to my mom's house to get my wallet, so I have to make time for that. So I might have to film later. But I'm gonna train from 1 to 2:30 p.m. Then I have to get groceries, then I'm gonna have lunch, then I have a call, then I have some free time for an hour, then I have another call at 7, then I have to cook for the week. So this is my priorities for the day, this is what I wanna get done, and I made sure to schedule it out. So if you want to get back on track, and this is what I pretty much do to get back on track, you don't need a fancy agenda. Just put your shit somewhere that you're gonna know and have it, and go by that. My schedule, my routine is pretty fluid. Like I don't really do, unless like I work that day, then it's pretty much the same routine. Like I'll go to the gym, then I eat, then I go to work, blah, blah, blah. But on my days off, or if I have like a lot of errands to run, that organization is gonna have to be like, but it's okay if I don't get everything done. I'm not gonna be like, there are things that I want to get done today. Like I want to make sure I hit my macros. I want to, hit the gym. I want to, I have to do these calls with clients obviously, and I need to prep my meals for the week. So I just need to not fuck around on my phone, not get caught up with client. Like, once I go on my app, I need to like set times for that, because like, your girl loves it too much. So yeah, let's make breakfast. So I do use real maple syrup.
Wow.
I don't know if I showed in my other videos, but like the regular syrup is just like corn syrup, like high fructose corn syrup with like caramel coloring, and I am generous with my syrup and I care what I put in my body. So high fructose corn syrup is literally like poison in your body. So this is literally like the ingredients are just maple motherfucking syrup from the tree, okay? So obviously not everything I can have is gonna be unprocessed, but that ingredient label specifically scared the shit out of me. So we're just gonna stick with the real stuff here. So I'm having that and gonna enjoy my meal, and I'm gonna show you guys how I track it in later. So I'm finishing up my meal. I eat super slow. You know you're eating a healthy amount of calories when you're no longer scarfing down your meals. So I remember I used to literally wait so long to eat, and then I would end up like eating so fast, getting bloated, and that would make me eat even later. So a big part of like eating, being able to eat enough and like hit your calories is, you know, spacing out your meals, eating slowly, and not having coffee before you eat anything. But I'm gonna let myself digest. I'm probably gonna, you know, I'm running late to the gym, but I'll go at like 1 o'clock. Right now I'm uploading a video. And yeah, my schedule might change up a little bit today, because what I might do is I'm feeling in the mood to film. So I might film some of the videos for my educational video library that I'm creating for my course. And then I might hit the gym. So I don't wanna like go to the gym, then get groceries, then shower, because then I'm already gonna have to like get ready for my calls. And this is a priority of mine that I wanna get done. So I'm going to finish uploading this, film the videos, then hit the gym. And then I might have to get groceries later, but yeah. I also forgot to show you guys how I tracked in this meal. So you saw that I weighed everything. What I'm gonna do is on my FitnessPal, come on. Okay, you see my food's here. I'm going to put under breakfast, add food. What I'm gonna do right now is create a meal, because this is something that I'm probably gonna eat frequently. I had it yesterday. I had the same measurement, so I might as well create a meal to save me time. So you'll see right here, it says create a meal when you go to my meals. And then I'm gonna just add in all the ingredients. I'm gonna add a photo, just so I know like what Kodiak cakes these are. And then I'm gonna go in and add everything. It's gonna make my life super easy. See, you can add the picture of it there, boom. So Kodiak cakes. So I went in and I got the Kodiak cakes in here, and as you saw, I had 58 grams. So I went ahead and put that in, and then because this is a frequently eaten meal, like I said, it already has the whole eggs, the egg whites, any syrup. That's when I used to have Aunt Jemima, not anymore.
Wow.
So I'm gonna go ahead and just add in, because I did have 2 whole eggs. I had actually 100 grams of liquid egg whites, and I had syrup. So I'm gonna add that in. Oh, and butter, of course, see? This is why you gotta add it in right away, because you'll forget. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add it. Have everything in there. So this meal came out to 700 calories, 85 grams of carbs, 21 grams of fat, 40 grams of protein. So that's pretty good. The majority of my carbs came from the syrup, obviously, and the pancakes. Fine with that, because I'm hitting the gym anyway, so I want to have like a lot of carbs. Saved it as a meal. Now I have it here on the side. Now I have it here. Adding the pictures really helps. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that, boom. And now I have it in. So I have my breakfast in. Because I'm only having a breakfast and a lunch and a dinner today, like not any really like extra meals or snacks, and I have about 2,100 calories to meet, having large meals is gonna help. So like 700 calorie breakfast, I'm good. Like, you know what I mean? I'm probably gonna have like another 700 calorie lunch and like a very calorie dense dinner as well. Now you don't do this mainly through portion size. It's also like on adding on things. So maybe instead of just having like rice and steak, if you need more carbs, add also rice, beans, and steak, because beans also have carbs and they pair well. So it's gonna take a lot of practice when you're learning to track your macros, like building out your meals. But the more practice, the more intent you put into the process, the more you get used to reading nutrition labels, tracking in your foods, it becomes so much easier, I promise. And you don't have to do it forever. So that's how you track it in. And I am going to film this video and then we'll go to the gym. Hola. So I'm gonna be recording for my educational video library. Today I'm talking about reverse diets. So I'm so excited to share this with you guys also. All right guys, so I finished the video, I ate my breakfast, I uploaded a YouTube video. Now it's time for the gym. It's always going and getting up and going that's so hard, but the more you think about it, the harder it's gonna be. So let me just get motherfucking ready for the gym. We're wearing the big hoodies, y'all, because one, it's raining. Two, I'm not trying to be stalked and harassed. JK, because you know, some men, they just don't care. You could be wearing a blanket and they're still gonna stare you down. So this is the outfit, okay? Not crazy. And we're gonna get these shoes on and now I'm gonna stop stalling and go to the gym.
So I got these balloon greens. First form Opti greens is so much better than this shit. I'm sorry, I love the owners and the creators. I love her journey, I think she's an amazing person. But this honestly does not even come close to the quality of first form Opti greens. I was using first form Opti greens for a minute. It is a little bit expensive, so I wanted to try this one out, but this is why it's more expensive, because it's way more better quality. You can even tell just by the color and how it's processed. But with that being said, your girl doesn't waste money around here, so I'm gonna finish this up and I'm gonna mix it with a little bit of this L-carnitine. What L-carnitine really is it helps to prevent fat storage, improve fat burning, and increase energy. And L-carnitine is an amino acid derivative that plays a key role in transporting fatty acids to your cells to be burned as energy. So no, I'm not cutting, but I do find that this gives me more natural energy than like just pre-workout. So I don't wanna, you know, damn, this shit calories though. But sometimes I feel like pre-workout does the opposite for me, and it just makes me crash in my workout. So I'm just gonna have a little baby bit, like it's so little. Put that in here, just making a motion, and I'm gonna do greens. What I will say is that these greens taste, they taste really good. It tastes like coconut, coconut flavor. So I'm doing one scoop. I believe it's one scoop of the serving. So I'm gonna put that there. We're gonna drink this.
So yeah, gonna drink this. Albeit this isn't like a replacement for getting in greens and taking care of your gut health, but it does help. It's a supplement. You see how I'm just like wasting time here? Like this is, you know, proper time management. Like I'm hella late for the gym. I'm not mad about it. I was doing other things, but it is what it is, right? I just feel like a lot of times we as people say I don't have time, or I just feel like I have no time, but it's really that we don't have time. It's that we don't manage it like the best. Especially if you're Caribbean, Latina, Black. We'd be the worst with time management. Because I feel like as a collective people, we don't give a fuck about being on time. Like if you're late, it's like, alright, yeah, we're all late. Like if you're late, good, because I'm gonna be late too, you feel me? But when you wanna get organized, sis, you're gonna have to put in that work. Unless you're a Virgo, then you probably, Alright, we out ya. So welcome to the leg day workout. This was a workout after taking a week off from the gym. Honestly, my body needed it, and I found out through this workout that I maintained a lot of strength. So super happy about that. You always want to start off with a dynamic warm-up and stretching. I used to always stretch doing like static stretching, like when you're holding positions for a really long time. But as I'm learning more about, you know, exercise science, it's actually you're creating more tension on the muscle and you're more prone to injury stretching that way. So doing, you know, warm-ups that aren't holding the stretch for too long, just kind of like moving your ankles around, you know, sitting into your squats, opening up your hips real quick, are great ways to kind of just open up and warm up your body before you train. Now my squat has gotten so deep. As you can see here, my mobility has gotten so good. I used to never be able to do this without holding on to something, but this is the routine that I've been doing. I've been going into deep squat holds. I will do ankle alphabets, I guess you could say, like when you kind of draw the letters of the alphabet with your ankle. I will do the leg swings and body weight squats. So the first movement I'm doing here is squats, but a low bar squat. I have very long legs, so I was trying to go as low as I could. I'm already hinging at the hip. So when you bend more at the hip, it targets more glutes. So this is what you see me doing here. And I stepped out super far because I just realized that that bar at the end stopped really early. But I did 4 sets of 8 reps, heavy weight. Take a 2-minute or 2-minute 30-second rest in between so I can have the full strength to be able to lift how I want. Next, I did body weight single leg Romanian deadlifts. I've been lifting long enough to know that if you neglect doing like single leg movements, you will deal with the muscle imbalances later on and it'll stop you from progressing. So I'm really focusing here, you know, on my stability and my balance. Your Romanian deadlifts, especially single leg, is going to be all in the joint, the hip, and the core. It's going to really challenge that. So I was really just focusing on like squeezing my ankle, squeezing my core, not really squeezing, but just like strengthening it. And then I added some weight, and I only did about 6 to 8 reps because it was a little heavy, just to challenge my stability and my strength in this movement. You can start off doing these by holding on to something at first and then make your way to doing it fully single leg. But these are definitely going to challenge your balance, and it honestly makes your workouts more engaging. And the more stability and balance you have on both legs and both sides of your body, the more you'll be able to progress in other parts of your training. guys, so I am back home. I've showered and this is gonna be my snack. It's 170 grams of the Chobani 000 Greek yogurt, 3 tablespoons of the chocolate chips and raspberries, and it's about 20 grams of protein, 45 grams carbs, about 5 grams fat. So I could be wrong. This is going off of just my eye, but I'm gonna log it in after. See how accurate I am? This is what happens when you track your macros for a really long time. You can look at meals and just know at least a close amount of what it is. So I'm gonna have this, and then I have a call in an hour, and then I still have to get protein and all that, but I'm gonna close the video out here so I don't have to edit a 50-minute video, which is why I take forever to post. But I hope you enjoyed getting back on track with me. I finished my water, I'm hitting my macros, and I'm, you know, following my to-do list. So I'm wishing you all a productive week and have a great day.